welcome to week 21 of our D&D game. Um,
Ha
Thank you. Like I said, when stuff doesn't happen, I'm not really sure what to do. Um, so, I guess where we left off with you guys was you finally got out of the cave, plural. Found out you were betrayed by one of the people that were sending you there, pretty much just to die. Um, you decided to return Dak's equipment before returning to there, and maybe try to get a plan as to what you knew about Droll once you reach town. Dak's Emporium was actually quite an interesting event where we almost lost two players, where Mercer and Maxwell almost both suffocated and died. I was so hoping at least someone would get closer than you guys did, but you passed the next roll. It was very disappointing.
For you?
Yeah, disappointing. An insta-kill didn't happen.
We survived Cobalt Caves. We survived fucking hell. We survived all this shit. We die in the general store.
Because of Bach.
Because Bach does not accept hospitality. Maxwell got a keg of everlasting brew and deliciousness beer.
Bach was too persistent to be deceived.
It was delicious. Yes, Bach was also during the frickin' stupid thing where I was trying to kill you guys and attack you in the back. You just kept staring at the guy, and it was making me angry. So he just killed you, or attempted to, in a sense. So you guys are now. We ended the thing with you guys waking up in the morning in the inn. Well, same when you guys are all downstairs at breakfast, eating some type of delicious meat with some eggs or
Cat eggs.
No. That might be something Doug can see in your plane of existence, but here, no. So you guys are down having breakfast, delicious foods, enjoying some early morning beer, if you so choose. And what are you guys doing?
No, I'm giving into the stereotype. I'm drinking milk.
I like it. So y'all look around, and everybody gets so quiet, just eating.
Yep.
Eating a full course meal.
So the innkeeper comes up and goes, "Can I get you guys anything more before you're ready to go? Or are you staying another night?"
I believe we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
I hate
Right
him.
when we start.
I fucking hate him so much because now I have to do the
Matt,
cameras
Matt.
while we're mid this.
Matt, your mic's a little.
So
Fuck.
Yeah,
well,
no,
he fixes his shit.
I can't. I have to be on the phone for it.
That's fine. Any webcam on your phone?
No, but I'm not gonna fix. Oh, I don't know, but I'm not gonna fix it because I'm coming from my my cousin's house, and I'm pretty damn hangover. So.
All right.
So yeah, sorry about that. You the first call I think. I don't know. It might have been like the third or something. But that woke me up, and the last one, I was in the bathroom, so I didn't even notice it.
That's cool, man.
But this phone might die at some point, just so you guys know. I didn't get to put it on the charger before I fall asleep.
That's fine. Fell asleep. He means he passed out. Okay, so Brimstone, you were saying something. Please continue.
Oh, sorry. No, not before we head out to the city. I don't think we'll be here another night.
Okay.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not a problem. Let me know if you need anything before you go. And he gets up and walks away. So is there anything anybody wants to do, talk about before we...
So we're going to go after Gerald, right, guys?
No.
We're not?
We're not.
We all look at Mercer.
We're gonna get
I
our
thought we
noble
killed
friends first.
Noble friend.
Yes. Swift and I have allies we've worked for. That were
Oh.
also nobles.
Swift's kind of just.
Oh wait, shit! That was metagaming. I have a noble friend.
Swift
And,
kind of slides his cup
that.
forward a little.
Sorry, yeah, you said something in your throat there. It's cool.
Yeah. So I used to work for a noble named Malfred. I did some escort missions for back in the day. He's a noble of some some standing, we could probably go to him and find out more about Jarul and see
I have a question,
how we should go about it.
Noble Paladin, for you and the Swift Paw. That's your name, is it not? Or is it Swift Paw of the Claw?
It is Swift Paw.
It's Swift.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that.
Swift speaks up and says it's Swift.
Swift? Okay. How many are your nobles? Are you sure you can trust them? I mean, is Jarrell the only one in league with demons?
Swift doesn't know what you're talking
What's a demon?
That big thing we fought yesterday, Bach.
Are all big things demons?
Am I a demon?
about.
Existential crisis going on right
You?
now.
Do you hate big things?
Not particularly. That leap from your cat was fucking majestic as hell, just saying.
So we could go talk to Malfred and see if
They'll request a petting soon, I'm sure.
we could try talking to Malfred and seeing if there are other nobles. Maybe he would have insider information. From all the dealings I had with him, though, he was not a corrupted individual.
Which at the same time, Swift, you don't know the name of the person you worked for, so
Yeah.
you're not entirely sure if this is the same person.
Like I
but
said, if I see the face of the person, then I'll know. But otherwise, it was just a one go thing.
Alright, I finally have the webcams up and running, so.
Because who needs information if you're getting money? Right?
So if you're looking to go see Lord Malfred, he would be in the capital city. That's typically where his family resides.
Is that where Jarol is?
The role, as far as you know, is still in the town of Osul, which is your guys' hometown.
Let's go to the capital.
So are we going to the capital, or what's the
I think it's a
plan?
pretty good lead, honestly.
Yeah, we might as well go.
Alright, so you guys are going to head to the capital. It is going to be... Are you going to take the road this time, or are you going to cross the desert once again?
Use the road.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably does.
I'm good with
That way we
whatever.
don't get stopped again.
Okay, it's about a week.
I don't know. Bach's still suspicious of everyone. Not in the group, but...
Okay. It's a 7-day trip, so it'll take you guys a week to get there. I will point out, as a afterthought of someone who might think of it, is that 7-day trip may give Jarol time to know what is going on. Either information sent back that scouting party is gone, something else could have happened, someone may have this idea. Matt, your mic's messing up again, but I guess it's because you're on your phone.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are fine with that, let's head. We're going to have a nice little montage trip to the capital city.
Well, while we're on that trip, since we're still in desert, can I make a check to see if I can find some cactus juice?
If you want to look for food, that's fine. If you guys want, you can take your time. You want to search for a specific thing and go ahead and roll.
Like that?
Who would lose?
We
Look,
lost
Matt.
Matt. That
Alright.
might be a thing that just happens,
That's
I
fine.
guess.
That's why I have two webcams. As soon as it drops, it'll
Okay.
fix them on this screen.
So I don't have a kit,
That's actually
but
now.
I'll roll my survival.
Okay.
Wow, it's real
So,
bad.
You do not find anything. You find sunflowers, but nothing that's specifically useful. Okay.
Okay. Do I know what the? Oh, I find flowers that aren't useful.
When I roll my herbalism kit, is that how I have to roll? I just click my herbalism kit?
Yeah, that'll roll all your bonuses and everything into it for
Okay.
the most part. So if you want to search also, you can. Or you did also, so fine. You've also found nothing? Bach, is there
That's
anything
okay.
during this 7-day trip that you felt like going through and searching for flowers?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I think if your herbalism kit is low, up to oh no, that's what it is. Um, it does make mention that you can use stuff like nature or survival, I believe, and then add your proficiency with your kit. So let's double check that. 'Cause
Oh,
that might give you guys a higher roll. So
Yeah.
let's go through really, really fast and just make sure because we're still
I
learning.
didn't add my proficiency to that.
It should automatically add it. I guess the 2 wouldn't make sense. So yeah, you might need to fix your tool there and have it. If you're proficient,
What?
if
Just
you
do
are proficient in with herbalism with that tool, then you can add your proficiency. If not, you can't.
That was in medicine.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
why-
looking for stuff for potions, so
That's not what you rolled.
So I would add 3 to whatever I had.
It doesn't matter if you're looking for stuff for potions or poisons or whatever. You'd still roll your herbalism kit.
now what are you just talking about just now?
Where you guys should be able to roll like your
Oh,
If your
nature.
bonuses aren't
expertise.
added.
Expertise gives you that.
Expertise doubles your proficiency bonus. Okay, so you're the only person who might have an expertise would be Swift, and his is not
No.
in that.
Because I don't have a kit, so I couldn't have gotten whatchamacallit, expertise with it.
See, because if I do the herbalism kit with the expertise, now I have 5. The 2 plus the 3.
Expertise doubles your proficiency bonus.
Didn't look like it, because why would it go to 3 instead of 4?
I don't know, rounding, 'cause that's what
I get it,
expertise
okay.
does.
So there
Huh.
is nothing mentioned on nature. I thought there was. Maybe it's for a different section of it. So it is just that. Yeah. Unless you have expertise is specific, you more than likely do not have it. But if you proficiency with the herbalism kit, make sure you add your proficiency. I'll let you re-roll, which you did. It looks like. So you got nothing.
Amel, real quick.
Did I find a turd? Literally just a turd that I thought was a flower.
Yes.
I don't tell anyone.
Okay, Amel, real quick. I only have 3 things chosen for expertise in my skills, and I know I chose 4. What were my options?
You picked. Well, one you want to consider your poisoner or your thieves tools is one of them, which now has expertise on it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And
Forgot.
then the only one
was
that
it. We're good.
doesn't
We're
have
good.
it is insight because you picked deception.
No, we're good. I forgot that I put it on the thieves tools.
So your thieves tools has that expertise now. Okay. So let us continue on our way as you guys travel. Bach finds a piece of poop. The rest of you guys decide not to pick any of the normal looking flowers that you see that don't have really any special effective stuff. So it's a pretty quick, quiet trip. You go past one fishing port where you stop in at the inn, relax. After that, travel through, make it there with no issues whatsoever. The capital city, I don't actually have a picture for, so we're just going to leave you on this map for the time being. It's huge, first off.
It's the big city in the middle right
It
there.
is a gigantic city in the middle. Yeah, I'll move you guys. Boom, you've arrived. Magic. I think I have a description of the city. Let's see. No, I don't. I thought I had one. It must be somewhere else. Okay, it's here.
You know what? It's in the desert. I'm just gonna imagine it's like from the Assassin's Creed games, where you're in the desert. I think is the first one. Just like a bustling, huge city.
Yeah, it's basically
In the
what it is,
desert.
yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's an let's see here. So you guys enter in. It is a bustling, huge city. Marketplaces all over the city. Large, like temples for all the different gods. There is a huge castle, slash like fortress with its own like built-in wall in the middle of the city itself. Where you guys are heading to, specifically, would be Mercer. You've been there before. Is a large building just on the west side of the castle, where Lord Malfred and like the other followers of, or not followers, but the other leaders of the Immortal Circle are located at.
Could I go buy a alchemy kit before we go visit Manfred?
If you want, as you're going through the shops, you got a guy like,
Yeah.
poisoners kits, alchemy kits, skitter's tools. What do you need? I got it all.
I need an alchemy kit.
Okay, let's look up the price really fast.
Tell me what that would be in platinum, would you?
Is there any
And
place
platinum.
where
and
Bakfunlo...
platinum. Sure, 1 second, sir.
Is there any place that would have like enchanted items that like act kind of like Brimstone's thing that glows when different things happen?
You want to try to find like some kind of trinket?
Anything really, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, typically it's a trinket that kind of does that type of thing. Give me a second. I'll see what I can find for you. I want to look this up. Oh, I'm in the Dungeon Masters, not the player handbook. Well, I can't find it.
Oh, you know what? My ideals kind of made sense for what happened.
He looks at you and he goes, platinum. It'll be 5 platinum.
Done.
Okay. So you gain your nice set of.
While you're
supplies.
looking all that, a herbalism kit. Do I need to like attune with that, or can I just have that?
You can buy it.
Yeah. I
That'll
really
allow
need
you
one.
2 herb. It is 5 gold pieces.
Easy. Throw 5 gold at it. You know what? Make it 6. Why not?
He takes you. He kind of bites it, just checking to make sure it's not like, it's actually gold. He goes, "Oh, thank you, sir. Have a blessed day."
What's the attribute? Is it my attribute, wisdom for alchemy
I
kit?
would say, yeah, alchemy in general will probably end up being wisdom or int, either one, whichever one's higher for someone.
Okay.
Herbalist kit can work the same way.
I don't know how it's set up, so you can set up when we get a chance. But I want to keep going because there's not much time.
So, you guys spend some time perusing, and then
Did you find a magical item for Bach before we left, or do you not have one?
I will look them up right here. Where the fuck did that go? There it is. So you look around for a bit, Bach, and there is a person who has another person. No, I don't like that one. That one's gonna be terrible for you because I don't use planes of existence really in my game for the most part, so I don't really want to use that.
Planes of
Well-
existence, so it just glowed the whole time since Matt's here?
Yeah, because I'm here. It would just glow the whole time. It would never stop glowing.
Well, it's not necessarily a detect. So if you want specifically a detect one. So, yeah, you can find one of like a detection type. It is extremely, in a sense, rare. So you see a man go. He looks around and goes, trinkets, pocket watches, walking sticks. What do you need? I have it.
One that detects stuff and glows.
Anything specifically you're looking for it to detect?
There's your answer.
Maybe? Not sure.
Okay, he goes, well, I have ones that detect. I have a dagger that detects orcs when they get close. It glows blue. I have one for dragons. It is a it's a lantern. He goes, it doesn't light except for when they come close. Which usually within
What about
100 feet or
demons?
so. Which by that point, as with a dragon, could be pretty. You're kind of already screwed. I have one for kobolds, which, to be honest, right now is pretty useful. They're everywhere. That's about all I got off the top of my head.
I think probably one was kobold, one was dragon, one was what?
Orc.
Orc. I would say probably kobold. What type of trinket is it?
It is a necklace.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It has a shiny green emerald in it.
I gotcha. Sure.
Okay. He goes, all right. Well, as you know, especially with this day and age, this isn't cheap. So if you're looking for it, I will give it to you for 100 gold.
Sure. I give him 167 gold.
Okay.
Did you just give him all your gold?
I just give him a large chunk, but I kind of look at him like to see if he's gonna give me the trinket or if he's gonna ask for more gold.
He looks. Kind of like counts too.
I'm sorry, hold on. Are we with him?
Of course.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna eyeball the fuck out of that merchant then, like stink eye.
All right. I want you to, because he just gave him like a sack of coins. Can you give me a really hard like perception check or something else if you can argue it to see if you're able to tell that he gave him more gold than he was supposed to?
Can I do an intimidation check?
You got it.
I want to know if this guy is trembling because I'm eyeballing him with the stink eye.
Well, that's the thing. Mel wants
I
to
don't
know
think
if
he
you
cheats
know.
someone if he's nervous about
But
it.
I want to know whether or not I want to know how you know he might cheat him, other than just
Yeah.
being a merchant.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
I mean-
always
I mean,
want my
if
lowest
you-
fucking skills. Like,
I
fuck,
mean,
I'm never gonna be able to
I'm just going with.
intimidate
I mean, if you in general decide that you just don't trust any merchants from this point on, that's fine with me. Just having you do
why
intimidation.
I just don't trust any merchants that Bakfunlo deals with.
That's a fair
What about
enough
that?
reasoning. So that's
Okay.
fine. I want to know the reason as to how you would like this motherfucker.
Big scary roll, go. I'm done.
crit fail.
So he's looking, he's counting the coins. He looks at you. You're like, he's just like,
And I farts.
and then he gives back to counting. He goes, "All right, everything looks right. Here you go, sir. Enjoy your necklace."
Whatever.
And
man.
then I ask him where I put it.
He looks at you like, "Around your neck, sir." Like, he does the motion.
I do
Bakfunlo,
the
pretty
same motion.
princess
Put
now.
it on my neck.
You know, so you're good. It'll glow when kobolds are near.
Does it light up a whole room?
It'll be glowing. It'll glow enough for you to notice, but it's not.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a faint glow. It's not a bright glow.
How far does it detect them?
100 feet.
Is there any way to increase that?
Not from my knowledge. I just sell them. I don't make them.
Okay. People make them?
Yeah, mages make them all the time.
Oh,
Bach
Oh,
is so.
you learn something new every day.
Yes, you
All
I
right,
do.
said,
Bach.
thanks,
Come on,
buddy.
Bach, it's time to go.
Just tug
Have a
Bach
good
away.
day. And then the merchant looks over at you, Mercer, and just smiles and waves. All right.
Is anyone selling herbs real fast?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're looking for someone to sell herbs, that's just something you can find.
Okay, so I'm looking to buy worm tongue petals and cactus juice.
Okay. Is there a price on that thing? 'Cause I think there is. Correct.
There might be. They're both common.
Yeah,
Okay,
It won't be
can I
much.
ask you a question, Amel?
Yep.
Can I keep the bottles after I use a potion if I write them down myself?
Yeah, sure.
Like starting now, so I can have bottles to use to make the potions in?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Did I give those blue cobalt eggs to the one chick?
You haven't gone back to Osul yet. So
Okay.
Just still on the couch.
Am I able to do anything with these very large, a large bunch of mushrooms?
A large bunch of mushrooms. Well, you go to look at them, and they seem to be really kind of rotten at this point. It's been like 2 weeks since you plucked them from the ground. They're starting to kind of. Literally, there's fungus on the fungus.
All right. Is it a good fungus or a bad fungus?
You want to try eating it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bakfunlo, I don't know, you kind of looks like pulls out a mushroom. Like,
I look at Mercer, and then I look at the mushroom, and then I look at Mercer, and then I pop one in my mouth.
Give me a
I guess
Constitution
already lay on
saving throw.
hands.
All right, yeah, I know you. I mean, it tastes kind of weird, but you're fine.
Tastes like that dog poo you picked up in the desert.
He didn't eat it.
We don't
So-
know that.
Looks like a raisin.
Tim,
It's
I would say
penicillin.
a common like herb that's specific. Like you're not getting like one for each one of those. It's like a handful in a sense.
Okay.
So each one's is a gold each. It's not very expensive to buy.
Okay, I'll buy 2 gold worth of each then.
So you have 2 of each thing, but it's like a handful of each one in a sense.
Yeah, it's not
So-
just like one flower.
Here's 1 flower for a gold.
So whenever there's a little bit of downtime, I'm gonna attempt my first poison of this game.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have my character also go to a bank to exchange something. I'm just gonna message you.
Okay. Well, don't. I mean, it depends. If you're exchanging from your own, or if you're just switching out gold for. Gotcha. Okay. But if you want to put something in your own bank, it's only in Osul. It doesn't magically like switch to the capital. Okay. So you guys continue. Bach kind of wanders off, hits the bank at some point. You guys get back out, and then you make it over to
So Mercer, if you'd like to lead the way to your noble, that would be great.
There, I messaged you.
Only you know where you're going.
So,
I have no
yeah,
idea
I
where
think you.
we're going.
Well, then I guess that's where we're going.
Does the area look familiar to Swift? It's been a long time since he's.
I mean,
run
Swift
the
knows the
contact.
city. Swift worked in this town
Okay.
a lot.
So he wouldn't be like, this is where that one noble is.
This is where I killed that guy. This is where I
Yeah.
killed that guy. That's how maybe how Swift recognizes stuff. Like,
Probably.
that was a good one. And then he keeps.
Oh my god, imagine if it was a story that Swift sees all of the ways he kills just like all around. That'd be
The
insane.
constant like little like flashbacks on the sides as you guys are walking.
Exactly.
You guys are blurry or they're all blurry like killing animations. Yes. So you take some time. I mean, it's the middle of the city is when you get to, like I said, it's right to the west side of the castle. Outside of their walls, it's a large. It looks almost like a temple. And within that is where the Immortal Circle resides, which is like the council to the king, who hears all pleas and issues within the country. And Lord Malfred, as you know, Mercer, is part of this Immortal Circle of the Third King. So, you guys walk in, gigantic vaulted ceilings, and at the front table there is Lord Malfred, Auric Stormhammer, and Cilia. I don't remember her last name. Oh, Tanriel. Sitting at the like table way in the back, hearing people's pleas at the moment. Is this something where you guys are going to just like go in and talk, or is this going to be like something where you like, hey, I'm here, and wait to see him after everything's done? I think this is more.
Can we see him from where we are?
Yeah.
Do I recognize him?
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and back out real quick and put on my disguise kit.
So Swift just stealthily disappears for a moment and goes.
He
into
looks
the
like a real
alleyway.
cat.
Mercer, what is your plans for the situation? Are you gonna wait?
But
Rush in?
Obviously, I'm on good terms with him.
You are.
If he's is it like an active meeting going on?
In a sense, they're like hearing the people's pleas and issues, especially, and most of them, as you kind of listen in, is about damage from the kobold raids and lost and stolen goods, and what the capital is going to do to help them.
What I'll do is I'll kind of move forward so that he can see me, and then when I lock eyes with him, I'll motion like off into the corner, like that's where I'll be waiting.
Okay, so
And then I guess I'll wait for that to be done.
sees you, he nods, he goes, he kind of like waves around, like when this is all done, then
Yeah.
I'll come see you. So
so what happens with my 8? Like, what do I just put on my hood thinking I'm so good or
So
what?
Swift comes in. The only person you really seem to fool is Bach.
Wait. I don't just get fooled.
Give me a perception check then. So the only
Yeah,
person
you
you seem
got
to fool is Bach.
Good day, traveler.
It's literally just Swift with like a couple. He changed his markings just slightly.
He added an extra whisker or two.
Yeah, something like that. Not like
What
literally.
did you do? Put some makeup on your face and then come back in? You try to doll yourself up for the Lord?
I'm gonna try not to get fucking recognized. What I tried to do.
So, and as you're like talking with Brimstone and Bach, you notice that Lord Malfred's looking at you, kind of like, and he waves.
Swift doesn't wave back.
All right. So the proceedings take probably another half hour or so as you guys are kind of sitting there back, just listening in on all the issues here and there. Like I said, for the most part, it's damages done by the dragon, sightings of supposed where the dragon's at, and then just, and then just giving out, like, here's a stipend, you get this, get back on your feet, and of course, obviously, they're going to increase taxes overall to help with everybody else. So, it ends, and then Lord Malfred, the other two kind of like walk into like a back room where Lord Malfred comes, walk up to where Mercer's sitting with Swift and everybody else. He's a very stout man.
Is my stick glowing?
It is not.
Okay.
Is my
It
necklace?
actually has not glown since you've, at least in the areas you've walked, since you've entered into the
Mhm.
city.
Okay.
So there's no notice of demons. There's no notice of kobolds on from your necklace. As you walk in, he's a stout man, kind of like a big-chested, blockish head. Got that mustache that curls, and he goes, "Mercer, good to see you."
And I'll extend out a hand and shake his hand, and I'll be like, Lord Manfred, and like do the whole greeting thing.
Mhm.
I'll just start off right away and be like, we have, by we I mean me and my group here, we have a problem, and we need some pretty solid advice. And the only person I could think to go to was you.
Oh, seems tough if you have to come to me.
Swift puts
Well,
up its hood.
what is the issue you are having? I'm sure I can help out.
We are currently working for another noble by the name of Jarul.
Oh, yes,
Um,
Cyril, good
we-
man.
Well, so we've been clearing out kobold caves, looking for the dragon that recently attacked the town over there.
Yes. I mean, that's great. I appreciate any assistance you have given.
So he's been sending us into these specific caves in order to die, though. We've recently been attacked by his henchmen. They tried to assassinate us after we've cleared out one of the caves.
Okay.
And we milked them some information, and they summoned a demon to assist them. So this could be pretty big deal.
Well, he kind of looks at you and goes, I mean, that's a pretty far-fetched story. Demons haven't existed since the old ages. Do you have any proof of this?
The demon combusted into flames before we could do anything, but we did interrogate a rather small, or a little sassy dwarf that is pretty much what spilled the beans for us. We interrogated him, we got the information out of him, and before we head back into that town, which could be going into a trap, we wanted to see if what do you think we should do?
I tell him that the that one item glowed, whatever. I point it
Oh,
out.
Brimstone staff?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
It was
Yeah,
Brimstone
it's a
staff.
walking stick. It is.
Oh, and then yeah, I guess I'd also mention that to back up the further demon claim, it exploded. Our travel companion here, Brimstone, he has
Pleasure.
an enchanted item that glows in the presence of demons, and it was
Very beautiful.
lit up.
It's
That
like
was- that was
it's like a blinding purple light, I would say.
We don't,
Yeah,
we don't
and-
want blinding, because blinding means you can't see while you're fighting it.
Well, I
It's
mean,
very bright.
It's
purple
a
light.
bright glow. Yes.
like it goes from like a wooden stick to like it's like an entire. It looks like a purple
Mm.
stick when it's done.
Right.
Just like a neon purple vibrant stick, like a pretty much like a black light when it lights up.
Yeah. So he goes, interesting. Hold on, let me. I mean, I can at least verify the claims of this seeing demons, but I would need to have someone check it. I myself cannot identify magical items. So he calls over a servant and goes, "Bring me a wizard. Just anyone. Don't care what. I just need one." And he goes, "Right away, sir." And he like runs away. So he goes, "Well, while we go get that, so you, I mean, is there any besides this staff that can see demons? Is there any? I need hard evidence. I mean, I can't go against another noble without proof. I mean, I believe you, but my standing could be affected if I have
How-
no way of proving it and can go into war with another potential family."
Hmm.
Of course, your nobleness, sir.
We'll have
What
to,
do we-
we'll have to
what do
take
we-
care of that for you also, Mercer.
What do we need to bring you? What kind of proof do we need?
A letter representing that, any kind, typically letters is usually the easiest way, but Terrell's a smart man. If you could bring a piece of a demon to us, you could bring someone in that would corroborate your story, obviously from, like, he was hired by him. Like, maybe if you brought that dwarf. That I probably could have used to torture and get information from myself. But
He was going to
Swift's
die
tail
before we
flicks.
bring
But
him.
he kind of looks and goes, knowing Mercer, he probably didn't live much longer after he gave out the information.
It's very nice.
So he goes, still the elf issue, huh? As he looks at you. Yeah, you luck finding the man that killed your parents?
Nah, so far nothing.
Well, I'm sure you'll find something at some point. I myself, I've looked into it a little bit here and there. Have not found any information on it, so I do apologize. I tried to help you out here and there.
Does he know about Swift's tell for he's lying or not?
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah.
Okay, so if he knows about it, and if he talks to me at some point, then I'll tell him about that.
So he looks over at Brimstone first. He goes, "I'm sorry, sir. You were saying something."
Nobleness. I believe you started with that.
No, I asked the question. I asked what we need for proof.
Proof. Oh yes, and he kind of answered that. He goes, "Oh right, yeah, proof. I mean that's your best bet is to get one of
Can
his
you tell from
followers,
demon dust?
bring him in, and we could investigate that way. Tell from demon dust.
From ashes, it'd be sort of hard. We don't know. They might just turn into.
I mean, ashes are probably ashes. I don't know enough about demons to answer that.
Maybe to the ashes. Would we know if the ashes set off
Those are
the enchanted weapons?
No, it stopped glowing when he disappeared or was killed.
Okay.
So, he goes, but yes, proof. I mean, his home is, it's the town to the north of the capital city. He goes, you might be able to head there to see if you can find anything there, but I mean, I'm not recommending. He goes, as he looks at Swift, he goes, maybe you could get in there, but...
Swift kind of like glances up at him.
He goes, it's also a pleasure to see you, Swift. Long time. Have you been staying the course? As your
Swift.
tail...
Yeah, it's going all over the place.
He goes, I see. Well, I'm sad to hear that.
Swift
You
is
kind of hear
dealing-
the disappointment in his voice.
He kind of gets a little aggressive and goes, Swift is dealing with it, and Swift knows the truth. And then Swift tells him about the demon fight and how Swift's got the guy to talk and the tail isn't moving at all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would say this in defense of my friend, sir. He was pushed from betrayal to break his course. He was pushed to the point where he was getting backstabbed. That's the only reason he really...
An assassin being backstabbed. Ironic. He looks and goes, I understand. It's sad to see that he is shifting back into his old ways. I always had hope that he would, I mean, he seemed like a great group. He's with Mercer, great man. So hopefully, I mean, he might revert to some of his old ways, but hopefully he'll still keep that kind of nature of, you know, his good nature intact. So I will pray for you, Swift. But yes, I mean, you could try going to Terrell's house, sneak in, maybe see if you can find some information that way. On that, I'm not entirely too sure what you could do off the top of my head.
Swift nods and starts
That or
heading to the door.
head back to town, confront him, and maybe see if you can get him to admit to what his deeds were, and then with some kind of recording device or magical scroll.
Like I said, as soon as once he's done talking about going and finding information at his house, Swift's already walking towards the door.
Bakfunlo opens the door for him.
You guys look, and Bach has a little vial or jar down on the bottom as he keeps opening doors for everybody. Bach, you've gotten 6 gold from opening doors as people go and leave this place.
He's a beggar.
I thought they thought he was like the bouncer, for the Lord. They're like, oh man, we
Bach
don't want to.
takes it as he wants.
Okay, Swift will see the tin and look up at Bach and put 42 copper pieces in it and then continue on its way.
Someone literally put the copper tin down for you. It's not even your tin.
I say thank you very much, sir.
This is now become his profession.
I still don't notice this thing before me.
Yep, and I continue towards his house.
This disguise is too good.
It's just too good.
Best disguise.
Oh man.
Okay, so I guess I would say my goodbyes at this point.
We're waiting for a wizard to get here, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, as you're getting ready to say your goodbyes, he goes, wait, and he goes, here he is. As the wizard come walking up, and he goes, what's his name gonna be? I need a name.
Is.
He's Iziz. He goes, Iziz, excellent. I need you to identify this walking stick for me.
Oh yes, my trusty wizard is.
He goes, of course, sir. And he holds his hands out for you to give him the walking stick.
And then he goes,
I hand it to him.
So he takes his
A
time.
demon staff.
He has I think it's a pearl they use typically, and he kind of like crushes it and sprinkles the dust over across the staff, chants some kind of weird mumbo jumbo, and kind of like goes. He actually looks at Lord Manfred and goes, "What do you want to know about this, sir?" And he kind of, explains. He goes, "Supposedly it can detect demons. I mean, I don't know what the use would be in this day and age, but you can at least confirm that for me to at least help verify their story." Of course, he goes, "Yes, this is exactly what this does. It glows when a demon is within 100 feet of it. It looks like." And what else does it do? 'Cause I'm looking it up right now.
Can you tell if it was active recently?
Bakfunlo goes, ooh, wizard, are you able to charm someone to telling the truth or see if they're telling a lie?
Am I able to see if someone can tell the truth or a lie?
Yeah, to help verify that we saw a demon.
Let me see. I don't know if it's a wizard spell or like a cleric spell or a paladin spell. So I'm gonna look it up.
Paladins get like Zone of Truth.
That's
and
what
shit,
I'm looking
but...
for, Zone of Truth. That's the only like truth like type of thing. So Zone of Truth, the wizards get it. What level spell is
Probably
Zone
got
of Truth?
another like.
The only other
10
thing that
minutes.
the stick does, 'cause I know you're looking it up, was when we're in Demon Lord territory, the bear has advantage on saving throws against evil creatures.
Right. Zone of Truth is only a second level spell? Seriously?
What is Zone of Truth in a second?
It's only a second level spell, yeah. It's surprising.
I mean, technically, it's still not physical evidence, though.
So looking at it, he does not. He goes, no, for something like that, you would need a cleric or a paladin.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. So he goes, is there anything else I can do for you? He looks at the wizard. Looks at the rest of the party. Goes, very well, and then he leaves.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
He leaves a coin at the door.
Thank you, sir.
You're muted, Corey.
Anyway, I was saying, the Zone of Truth, if I did cast it, it's a 15-foot radius. It's very obvious that you're in the zone.
Mhm.
And if you speak in it, you can only speak the truth.
Correct.
I mean, we could...
Minor seizure from Corey. Watch out.
I mean, we could...
You got capture his
think.
role in bringing him, or capture one of his minions and bringing them in and using it? Or...
Yeah, we could do that.
Swift's already at his house.
It's
What?
not his
No,
house.
that's not how that works.
Dude, it's like a 3-day
Oh,
trip.
I
Totally
want-
separate town.
Okay, well,
it's
I
a
want
3-day
to
trip.
get there. Well, the issue with Mel is I want to get there before I have to leave. It's
Mhm.
whatever.
So I guess what I'll say is, all right. Well, thank you for your advice. We'll try to capture one of his subordinates and bring him to you for an interrogation.
Excellent, okay. He goes, well, I hope to see you back safe and healthy in the next few days.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys spend a little bit more time. Probably spend the rest of the night because it's getting close to dark at this point.
Do they have? This is the capital, right?
Yeah. They pretty much have everything you want.
They have. Where's their finer goods blacksmith or whatever?
Niggers Blacksmith. He would probably be in, obviously, the Dwarven District, which is on the northeast side of the town.
I need to go to the church that has Mercer's god in it and make a penance for my crimes against the paladin. I have to go give him
Oh,
like 2
you
platinum.
motherfucker!
there is a church of core within this. So you spend your time, you go there. We'll figure out what your pittance would be for Faulting, you can donate as much as you want, and we'll have you make a roll, and that'll add to your bonus on the roll.
I'll download 5 platinum.
All right, so that's 50 gold. So go ahead and give me a D100 plus 50.
Okay.
No.
All right. So you had to get over 100 for you to be forgiven. So they look at the sum and goes, "Oh, you must have insulted the god of Kor or one of his followers." By a lot.
Fine,
He goes-
Bigga, you're forgiven,
he
you
goes-
sack of shit.
As he goes, "With this amount, you are forgiven, and we thank you for your patronage." They
I'm
do.
not stupid like everybody else in the party.
Mhm. So, Mercer, you arrive in the Dwarven district. Blacksmiths everywhere.
Oh God.
There's like 3 or 4.
Do I know from my previous exploits which one has magically imbued armors?
Yeah, sure, you probably would know him by name. If you know what his name was, or do I need to make him up?
God, I don't remember dwarf names for shit.
Ivan the dwarf.
Arthur the Aardvark.
Oh God.
I like Ivan.
Thorgrim? No, wait. Thorgrim's a fucking. God.
His name is going to be...
Meredith. No, God, that's another one. Fuck. I can only remember the big dwarfs.
His name is Sleepy.
No. Yes, his name is Sleepy. He has narcolepsy.
So as you walk up to his thing, you see him just...
Irvin
Just look up on
Chromeslate. How about Irvin Chromeslate?
Sleep Slayer.
Because that was a random generated dwarf name I just fucking put in the
He's
generator.
officially sleepy. You guys don't have a choice in that. It's your own fault. Deal with your consequences.
I'll smack my hand on the desk,
What?
wake him
What?
up.
I'm here. What do you need?
Hey,
Uh,
hey,
uh,
Hey,
Mercer,
good
good to see
day
you.
again, Sleepy. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What are you
yes.
doing back in town?
What kind of goods you got today?
What kind of goods do
Anything
I
exciting?
got? Let's see. What do I got? I have... Well, most part all I got is weapons at the moment. I have he holds out. It's a long sword of lifesteal, and you recognize it right away because it's almost the same one as the one that Aurora's got from that ogre long time ago in that tower where all the fungal spiders were at. He goes, I have this trident, and then I also have another a sword. He goes, just careful holding it. Sword. He goes, careful holding it though. It is extremely sharp.
You got any? You don't have any armors though?
Not the
No,
moment
like
I
bracers?
sold out.
Well,
Bracers maybe. Let's take a look here. What do we got over here on this side? Sadly, I do not. He goes, at the moment, all I got are those 3. I guess either someone stole something from me, or my apprentice sold stuff while I was sleeping. He's like looking around trying to find out like where the rest of his shit's at.
I guess I'd look back at the group. You guys want any of this? Anybody else interested in this stuff?
Swift was hoping to do things before he left, but it's get to the point it's too late for that. So
Bakfunlo doesn't like complaining.
you're not gonna have to deal with it, Buck, because I'm gonna be leaving.
So, all right. Well, I'll be like, maybe I'll catch you next time then, and I'll just kind of wave goodbye. Leave.
Is it 10 silver
we did.
pieces to 1 gold piece?
Yes.
Can I go to a bank and transfer my 390 silver pieces to gold pieces?
Sure.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna do.
you're 30, or whatever you want to do. Well, 390. So yeah, 39 gold pieces if you want to.
I'm gonna do 30 gold pieces and just be 90 silver and
Always better safe than sorry.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys gather all your stuff up. I presume everybody's good on doing their stuff in the town. For the
Yep.
most part. All right. As you spend.
Swift has got to look for other contacts while
Right.
he disappears.
Right. He already. Did I already lose Jim? No, he's still here. Okay. So each player spend 3 days getting.
Do need to go get dressed.
Okay.
We might as well, yeah.
If you want, let's do this really quick part because you're gonna be angry at me anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, in a sense, you'll be angry at me. Your character should be very useful in this section. But you guys spend about 3 days traveling up on the outskirts of this smaller-ish town. It's roughly about the same size as Osul. This slightly smaller. They're on top of a hill. There's a pathway just winding up to it, to this manor at the top of the hill. The light, it's we'll go. It's midday when you get there. And I will pull up some information I have on it.
Where are we at?
You guys are I'll move you guys on the map. You're the town to the north of where you're at right now. So you're here. Now. You're roughly in the same spot. You're just closer to the you're up just on the outskirts of town where this manor is held high up on a hill. It's a very defensible spot. You do notice, I guess, Swift, and everybody else when you're looking, people are entering into the house. A few people are leaving here and there. In the house. What the hell are my descriptions for this thing?
Well, I mean, how close are we to the house?
Not far. Maybe, it depends how far you guys really necessarily want to be. You could be 100 feet away. You could be a half a mile if you really want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a large 2-story manor sits on top of the hill. The trees and shrubbery, at least from what you can tell once you guys get closer, is really well kept. It's got brick walls that shine just bright red. It literally looks like someone scrubs them. There are 2 towers on the, and in this sense, the entrance is on the west side. The 2 towers are on the north, on separate parts of the house, on corners of the house.
Is my walking stick glowing?
Are you getting within 100 feet of the house?
Yeah.
I can't answer that question if you're not.
Alright, well, I gotta go get dressed.
Are there kobolds?
You get dressed him and then we'll continue. You have no shininess of kobolds when you guys walk towards it. Are you guys? There's no real way to hide because it's just a hilltop that's been kind of cut away to be able to see anything coming up. Once you get within the 100 feet of the house, 90 feet, since technically it's inside the house, your staff does start to glow.
Mercer? The staff's glowing.
I feared Tim would have.
Your staff's glowing?
Yeah, the one that detects
demon.
demons.
In this house, though. Who?
Well,
Wait.
within 100 feet.
Whose house is this?
Geral's.
Mother of God.
Yes. Zooming out on you.
Is Droll in the house?
It doesn't reveal where the demon is, does it? Just let you know you're
it's within that. It tells you it's within the presence. You guys don't know if Droll is in the house or not.
We kill him?
We kill him?
Am I just able to nuke the house?
You want to nuke the house. That doesn't surprise me coming from you. Not at all. If you want to try, what do you nuke the house with?
The problem is we can't nuke the house because the villagers they're not.
Yeah, there's people in
there.
there.
They're not guilty.
There are people coming in and out. Some look like servants as you guys are looking. Because you guys are just kind of standing there looking at the house. And, this happens a lot. So someone's go, yeah, it's a great house, isn't it? It's quite wonderful. As you look and they have, burn marks somewhere on them and bruises and whatnot.
Wait, whoa. Whoa, a servant just came up and talked to us?
Well, they're walking by and they just kind of make back it's a wonder, isn't it? They continue
I like to stop one. Hey, the one that has burns and bruises and stuff. They're walking by. I'd like to summon them over real quick.
They kind of look warily at you, I'm gonna get in trouble.
And they're
for this.
and I would just like to say, hello. I am Mercer. I am a paladin. I can help your wounds in exchange for some information.
And they look and go, what kind of information? They look really scared, like
How
he's
did
just
you
sitting here
get
talking to you.
this? How did you get these injuries?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Fell into the oven.
on.
Like I hit it. It was hot. It burned.
No, really. How did you get these? Who
was,
falls into a fucking oven, Amel? Come on!
Well, she fell like onto it and like burned. She's like
Don't get nervous. We're here to help. If you give us the right information, we can help you.
I give her 500 gold. I say you should go be happy.
She looks at you like, I can't. She hands it back to you. She's like, I can't leave.
Why can't you leave?
Why?
And she lowers like her shirt, and there's like this burned in like sigil on her chest.
Okay,
She goes,
I'll
"If I
use
leave, I
dispel
die."
magic on her.
Okay. There's no need for a roll in that since it's just. And you watch as like this just kind of like disappears and dissipates on it. And
All right, now before. Okay, now.
So I give her back the 500
the
gold.
sigil. It's like, okay, well now you should feel free to tell us information. You're free from whatever put this binding on you.
and she looks and like she like double checks, like feels and like. What do you want to know? That
Again,
son of a
how
bitch.
did you get those burns, bruises? What's going on inside that house?
We should take her back to the other dude.
She looks and goes, it's horrible. There's.
You know what? There's no time for this, Mercer. Let's just take her to Lord Manfred before they come outside.
Okay, so now this time, not as much. I'll hand her a sack of gold, and I was like, if you can accompany us back to my friend, you could help us out a lot. If you give us the information to the right person, and I'll say like 50 gold. Like,
She,
for 500 bucks, you're
She
insane.
got 500, and she's like,
You keep the 500 regardless. It's up to you.
We have another very generous friend. If you come, share the information.
It is very helpful though if you come with.
Can't I just tell you?
You
No.
can. You
Can't I just
can tell.
you, and then I can just go.
But we need your testimony, so to speak. No one can hurt you now. You're free of the binding.
Right, but who's gonna believe a slave? No one believed me before in town.
Bakfunlo believe you.
She kind of like
Listen,
her eyes twinkle.
Then he changes topic and says, "Is this enough to make you happy though?"
This is more than enough. She's like, I
Okay.
could live forever. I mean, if I literally could
Wait, what?
say live forever, but you know.
I could live forever. that's all it fucking took. Holy shit! I got so glad.
She, like, she's like,
Anyway, just at least give us the information about the house, like what's going on inside there.
yeah, there are these priests, and they're not normal priests. They do weird things. They're always in these locked rooms on the north side of the house. There are these guards or these knights. They're in black armor, but they don't say anything ever. I don't know why. I mean, there's normal ones there too. A couple of his girl's friend, his son is there as usual. He's usually the one watching the house.
I say we kick the doors and light the fire.
Absolutely not, because that sounds like necromancers and blackguard.
He goes, there on occasion you'll see these giant things. I don't really know what they are. That walk
How
around
can
house.
you describe them?
Big, like a bull skull with long swords in both hands. They're like, they literally hit the ceiling. They have to duck.
That sounds exactly like we fought earlier, Mercer.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And then, and the master just returned recently too, in the last couple days.
You know any
yeah?
weakness?
Weakness? Yeah, things bad.
Like
Is there
things
like a
they-
back way into this house?
Things they don't want happen?
I'm back. Ladies' quarters or
They,
servants'
they
quarters?
protect something?
I don't know. I'm only allowed in certain areas. I mean, he does have a lot of people go up to his room. a lot of other nobles and stuff like that, and you hear just screams and moans. I mean, you can hear them now. As you guys maybe move a little bit closer, you can literally hear screams and moans, like echoing from the house.
So he has other nobles under his control.
And I mean, they come and go as they please. I don't know.
Do you know what they look like? These nobles. Do you know their names? Have you served the nobles that have gone there?
I've served them, but they don't usually use their like name specifically. No. So I'm sorry, I don't know if I can help you on that. They're very discreet on the information they give
So
us.
how high up is this room?
It's a 2-story manor.
Okay.
Swift scales the
There
outwall.
is a deck at the front of the house. Here, I'm gonna make sure this is set properly, and I'll give you guys the ability
When
to see this.
Bakfunlo looks, does it look like he's able to get up there without someone seeing him?
Just so you know, Tim, while you were gone, they did discover that there are, what did you say, necromancers and
Well,
demons
okay,
in the
now
house?
wizards in dark robes, guards in all
priests.
black that are unmoving. Oh,
Priests.
excuse me, priests.
Yeah, they're priests in dark robes.
Which could either be evil clerics or Oh, well, I'm metagaming bad juju things and
demons,
big scary black guard.
priests, evil
All right, and
things.
what do you have me doing, Amel?
Right now, they're just talking to a person, so you haven't gone anywhere yet. But you are like this is kind of where you guys are like getting planning your attack. You ask the
Yeah.
servant if there's another way in. It looks and goes. There's windows across all the first floor. I wouldn't recommend trying to get to the second one though. I've seen some try to get out, and when they do, I've just watched them turn to ash. It's horrible. She starts like to tear up at this point, and like it's trying to stay calm while giving you this information. She's like,
Wait. What? Who did you see turn to ash?
other servants that were trying to
Servant.
escape. They just as soon as they leave the area of the second floor, like if you try to leave the walls or go on the roof, poof. I wouldn't. I mean,
Swift puts it into the back.
if you want my opinion, just leave.
Swift puts it in the back of his mind that they might just be demons.
Where is the servant person still here?
Still here, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Where's the leader of the servants? Who organizes the servants and where they're put to tasks and stuff like that?
That would be Joel's son. And what is his
Oh
name?
fuck.
Is he bad too? Any good people in there other than
I
servants?
don't know if he's. I mean, he doesn't treat us that badly. I mean, it's.
Does he have a brand on him as well?
I'd never seen him naked.
Okay, fair enough.
You be upset
wait.
if
Has
we
the
kill
servant's
him?
never seen him naked? Does he
That
not bathe?
servant has
Oh,
never
that's fair,
seen
that's
him
fair,
naked.
okay.
Who are the servants that bathe the Lord's son?
Who?
Yes.
Well, there's only a few of us. So I mean, typically it is.
Or just the servants in charge of the bathhouse in general, or the bathing procedures in general?
Yes. I mean, it's just one girl. Her name is. Her name. It's gonna be an elf. Just so you know.
Disgusting. Bring that disgusting creature out here and we'll free her from her chains as well, but we need to get information from her. So if you can go in there and tell her that, I can free her.
You want me to go
Begrudgingly.
back in there? No.
Well, yeah. It's not like they know you've been cleansed.
How do you know that they don't know? Or what if
Because they would be out.
How-
Because they would
I
be out
know
here
that
right
They
here.
know that you've been cleansed.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I know that they don't know because
not-
if they
no.
knew,
No,
they
I'm
would
not
be
going
outside
back in
right now.
That's fair. Yeah, if they knew, they would already be rushing us.
What happens
Or
if
they're
it's something
setting
when
up
you
a
enter?
trap.
What happens if when you enter the place they know?
There's a whole lot of what ifs here, lady. Look,
I don't want to go back in. You just freed me. Why would I want to go back in there?
so we can
No.
free your friends. You
Fuck
don't
them.
want to save their other people?
Swift wants to
I'm
sneak
not
inside.
willing
He's tired
to.
of all this.
That's fine. So, Swift, you start moving towards. She's like, you can go in any of the windows if you want. The servants' quarters is in the back of the house. Real about the middle-ish area. Don't go through one of the towers. I wouldn't recommend it. They're usually not very safe. And Yeah.
Oh shit! On one of the days of the trip, I wanted to make a poison.
All right, let me shift you guys over here.
Like that was the whole point of this. And I
Right.
also the poisons I took were the worm and the
I don't remember the other one.
the cactus.
Cactus juice.
Yes.
Okay, so the worm one is just a standard. Doesn't give you any bonus on that. And
No, but it makes it so they can't tell that they're poisoned.
oh, that's what the cactus juice does, apparently. Modifier. So it adds a +2 to the roll. Target round knows any poison damage effect in their system until 5 rounds. So roughly 30 seconds until they
Yep.
notice it. So it's +2.
Sorry, I'm
and
back.
a
How many
0.
more dispels do you have?
So I think it's only a 12 you have to beat a 12 to craft it.
1.
Sounds
That
good. Roll it.
I will roll it in half a second here. This is with your
Make
poisonous
2
kit.
if you can.
Where's Swift?
Swift right now, we're doing a retcon where he's crafting his poison.
Am I able to assist them, or is it gonna hinder them?
You'd probably get poisoned yourself if you tried to fuck with it, Buck.
Alright, I think it's just a 12, so we're just gonna roll it.
A failed poison, trying to make a poison
Oh,
and
great,
failing
so
makes you get poisoned. So.
Okay, I'll roll Swift. Yeah, it's just a 12 is all you gotta beat, so let's give it a go. Where's the character sheet at? Why can't I have all the magic items open. Alright, so Poisoner's Kit. 21. So you do successfully create the poison.
Cool.
You want to do anything with it? Put it on arrows?
I'd say I'd probably put the poison on one of my daggers for once.
Okay. So I think the
Considering
poisons only last for so long, so I'm just I'll put it on when it's useful.
Okay, sounds good.
So
I'm throwing out my hood if I have it yet, by the way.
you're throwing out your what?
My hood?
Okay, you throw your hood up as you start walking towards it. This is still during the conversation you were having with the person. Where do you want to walk to, Swift? You guys should be on the proper map now, I hope. Which I need to
Well,
see.
I can't see the map, so...
Right, okay. Well, it's a 2-story manor. There's 2 towers on the north side of it. The entrance to the door is on the left. On the west side.
Are we doing this? Are we going inside, everybody, or is just Swift going
I
inside?
don't think we should go in there today. I think we should scout information and whatnot today, because I'm out of my slots. Like I have one more, and I want to save it for like a big smite.
Okay. You guys are able to, or Swift, I guess, technically would be the person only who sees. So I'm going to put everybody else back on the GM layer. I also have Aurora's here. Why do I have him here? Apparently that's how long ago I made this thing.
Because he's been sacrificed to the gods.
Mother of God.
Alright, so Swift, you make it a spot. As you kind of come up close, I'm going to roll a stealth for you, because I'm presuming you don't want to, like, be noticed.
So I have advantage on this as well.
25. Okay, cool. So nothing with passive perception is going to notice you. As you move towards the entrance, you do spy into a window to the north of the entrance. You can see what looks to be like a priest, and you also can kind of spy into one of the windows of the tower. But you don't see anything in there. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You were told the servants' quarters are in the back. The porch you can see. You can, I believe, hear some music playing from one of the rooms.
I was told his room was in the second floor, right?
You were.
And
also
he had a window?
informed that no, he has a deck. But you were also told that it's probably not safe to do.
Everybody
It's
that
not
makes it to the
safe?
deck turns to ash.
Makes it to the deck.
Like tries to get
Makes it.
tries to jump over it, tries to go on the roof, does not do well.
Anybody that steps on the porch at all, on that deck at all, dies.
Yeah, the porch is fine. The
I'll
deck,
go through it. I'll go in through a different window then. One close by.
Okay, so we're going close by. So okay, there's the
Corey, you're muted.
room to the north
So there's
is
obviously
where
a
you can
trap
see
there.
a person. The room, there's a whole like section way to the south where there are windows. I don't know if you can see anything in them or not. As you go down, it seems like the curtains are drawn. You do spy through a single window. I actually don't know why that window actually shows anything. I need to fix that. This window, you see nothing.
I know where his room is. I want to go into a window either in like one room over.
Okay, so you go like the room over. The curtains are drawn so you can't see anything in it. So as long as you are fine with that, you can kind of like,
I'll use my thieves' tools and open the window without making noise.
okay. So you kind of walk up to it. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't make noise, but you can at least unlock it.
I mean, is this a window? I was just asked. Is this a
Yeah,
window?
this
I mean, it's a
I meant-
manor.
second floor, by the way, right?
You're trying to get to the second floor. So
Because
you're-
that's where his room is. Yes,
correct.
that's what I want. I can climb up the wall. Can I not?
I think you might have missed the part also where they mentioned that Jarol is in the house.
It works good for me.
Okay. So you're under the porch right now. You end up going
Trying to do
down
some Splinter
to
Cell shit.
the side. Why is it? Like, how do I not have that blocked with dynamic lighting? I'm an idiot. Fixing this now. You guys aren't allowed to see into this room.
I can't see into any room.
Exactly.
I went to town to try to find more information.
So you go ahead and you move to the southern side of the building as a really large caravan comes scrolling by on the hilltop, and you start to climb up the side of the balcony. When you do, I need you to make me a what is it? A Constitution saving throw. So I guess I will roll that for you. Because as soon as you like reach and grab the side of the second floor or like walk on it because you have your slippers, you just start feeling this burning, intense pain.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll your Constitution saving throw, which you pass, and you are, if you choose, you can try to go through it. It's extremely painful. It hurts. In your gut feeling, you probably feel like you should probably let go, but you have the choice to either try to push through it, and it's not gonna be pretty because then you fail the roll, or you can let go and you can get back down into the lower half.
If I go into the... Did they say anything about the second floor being like that if you're on the inside?
No, it seems only when the person only mentioned it was when they were someone trying to get like through like a window onto the roof or tried to jump over the deck.
Okay. I'll go back
It seems like
down.
it might be barriered, is what it seems like.
I'll go back down and mention that to Mercer, just swiftly, as it were. I
Right.
just quickly tell him that about the burning pain and blah blah blah, and then I head over to a window below the window that I was planning on going into on the first floor.
At that same point, Mercer, this is when the lady's like, I can't go back in there. There's no way. I can't, no matter how much money you give me. There's no point in money if I'm just going to die.